Bartender, whip me up one of your finest informations. I don't know anything. Please let me know some things.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Yeah, talk to him. I mean, I'm kind of drunk and hungover.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
He glances at his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Oh, he doesn't know my name. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you've left your band, but you still haven't decided on a solo artist name yet. No, let's just let Kim talk.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He finds the paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
What does that mean? I just want to be friends with everybody. No romance. Just friends.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Let's go! Right then, questions, I got this!
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Oh, come on, have a little faith.
Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Who killed him? No, I'm playing this game. I want to win. I'm gonna win at being a detective. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Oh, why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Let me know. I'm a detective asking questions. You can just say, oh, she had other business to attend to.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
I do appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, I don't like you a little bit more, but I respect you for answering me when I pressed you.
Thank you.
Okay. Mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
Oh no, I don't want to get him to get. I don't want him to get mad. You're right. I probably shouldn't have asked.
Forget it.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Fair enough.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before you said, before you said they hoisted him up on a tree, what do you mean by they? I mean, I'm being handed this. I didn't figure this out by myself, but I'm still asking.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Interesting.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
Personally, I don't get bored and kill people. That's me. That's what I do or do not do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I can ask him if he killed him, but I feel like that's a very bad idea. I have another question.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
I failed! Oh no! The lady in the wheelchair's right behind me, isn't she?
That's true, yes, and it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Why'd I have to use both my hands? Why both?
Watch out!
Oh god, oh no!
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had an accident.
It was no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
I don't know, that just comes off as a lazy effort at reconceptualizing the antics of a shambling drunk.
If it comes off like that, it's because it is. And you are.
I'd like to say I didn't put much thought into this.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
It's not going very well.
It doesn't look like it is, sweetie. Are you okay?
Her wheelchair's okay.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
I did not expect this. Ouch.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
He seems shaken.
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
I can't believe he's, being so nice to me.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
Thank you. Cool.
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there.
That's understandable.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Anyway, where were we? We were talking to him with about the dead body. Let's talk to Kim.
Yes?
Oh, I can tell him I think I should... Oh, I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved. I want to be honest with him. I think if he's a cop and he's a cop, if he's an investigator, maybe he can help investigate myself.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
I can move on. I can let it be. So what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
I'm afraid this is... Let's just move on.
Really? You look fine to me.
He gives me a look as if performing triage. I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
He doesn't even believe me.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
He's not gonna do anything to believe me. Okay then.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay, forget about it.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
The guy behind the counter thinks some union people hanged a man.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay, so the caller did not identify himself, but he does know that it was a lynching. Do we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on, and the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizens Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Okay, so we're kind of, I guess we could say we're the good guys. Somebody was murdered and we're trying to find the killer. I mean, at least I think we are, right? We're trying to find the killer?
That's right.
Oh, secret task complete. What does that mean? Hold on. Oh, look at my little book. Tasks. Okay, what are all of these? Inspect the victim's body. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags. Okay, report my badge missing. Pay for damages. Okay, so I have to figure out by a certain time, I guess, how to make enough money. Okay, to pay Gart. And who made the call reporting the crime? Someone reported the hanging to the RCM. Maybe if you find out who it was, it may shed new light on the events. You have an idea of where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. And we can call Sylvie to see if she made the call. Ooh, there's a map too. Oh. Okay, we can't see the map, but there's some things on the map that we could interact with, like the sleeping dock worker. We talked to him earlier. Well, we didn't talk to him. We looked at his sleeping body and said, no thank you. I'll let him sleep. Looks okay. But there's also a done thing. Okay, so there's secret things I can also do. Like this one was something that I didn't have to do, I guess, but the game was like, okay, good job, you did it. You're being investigative. You're being proactive. Okay. Let's get back to the conversation. Why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Later. Was there anything else you
Sorry,
wanted to
I
know
said
about
you
the
should tell me
case?
now. But he said, no thanks. Alright, that's all I need for now.
Good.
I feel like he won't talk to himself. Sorry. I feel like he won't talk to us about himself just yet. So let's just leave. Alright. I talked to Kim. Got some information. Let's, make our way outside. Never mind. Summer door closed for the winter. Let's make our way out the other door. Oh, here I go. Alright, here I am outside. I can interact with quite a few things, like this wheelbarrow. Heck yeah. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Let's talk to this dock worker real quick. And then we'll go around back.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
She says go of course a lot. Okay. I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there. In the yard.
She points to the north. It's become quite a decoration at this point after hanging there for 7 days.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Riverchal, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
He seemed uncomfortable with the level of disorientation I am displaying. Okay, I think we should stop making him worried.
No problem.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
What? Interfacing. Okay, it's giving me a hint. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Oh, she hands them to me with no visible annoyance. Thank you. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. Oh. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Alright. So I think this way is north? It's kind of hard to tell when the street is like this. Oh, there's the hole in the fence.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Ooh, visual calculus. Reconstruct the movement.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
This is cool. I like how it showed you the tracks of how it's going so you can visualize it. That's really neat.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building.
Okay.
Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
A car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
I think I got it. So we'll look into that later. But for now, we should go check out the dead body. Oh. Here we are.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Wow. Visual calculus? Oh, I can probably do it.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
I like how we're just doing all this deep detective work and there's just, what, that kid over there throwing rocks at the tree or at the dead body? Hello, we have the insignias of the police force on our jackets. I would say move out of the way.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman or a kid?
Could be a kid.
Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I don't.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him? Because he was going to be hanged. So was he already dead when he got here? Or was he unconscious and then they hanged him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
Okay, an aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Do you have any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer. I don't want to say the other one, that's mean.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. How do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Ravachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Wow, this guy's good at his job. Kim's really good.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Well, I see the clock is ticking, and I can keep talking about the footprints, or I can move on to something else. I think we know what happened here. A lot of people were gathering around the body. I think I'm going to keep moving. We've been through all of it. I'm going to go inspect this box. Ooh, money. Magnesium. Okay. What's my yellow thought about this? Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Well, we found magnesium and some money to pay off that debt. Let's keep going and looking back at the body. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The ladder is for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Oh, that's good to know. I was thinking maybe we could climb it and get the dead body down, but... Wait, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man, so... How are they able to get the rope up there? Maybe they just threw it over. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but... the people didn't climb that tree to put the rope up there.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. is letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Endurance, legendary 14. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. What is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
I'm gonna try it!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away. No, let it out. Kim said it was okay.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Hey, I learned I was eating shish kebab yesterday before I got really drunk. God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks, man.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay, so I can't do this one again. I can't inspect the body until I get something to deal with the smell. Okay. Let's try this greenhouse. Alright, just kidding. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse, but I can't look into it. Let's take a little walk over here, because I saw a green thing I can interact with. The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Ooh, what's this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Ooh, what is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Why am I looking at this piece of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets, easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern, calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff.
Leave. Okay, I can retry it later if I get something to help me retry it. I might have failed the check to eventually get into the greenhouse, so we're gonna have to go to the apothecary. Oh, wait, let's talk to this kid first.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Aww, gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
There's another kid behind the fence. Moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning,
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
He's not. Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Alright, we're kind of wasting our time here. I don't have time for this. Let me check my workbook real quick. Inspect victim's body. Get ammonia from the gardener or the Fritz store. I'll make it easier. Or the peeing competition. Ask him. Okay. Apparently there was a match between the Precinct 41, mine, and Precinct 57, Kim's. Ask Kim about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Okay. Oh, I can run if I double click. Okay.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
Oh, thank you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Okay, thank you very much. Oh, is this the automobile that we were hearing? I'm just gonna take a quick look, a quick peek.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
This looks crazy.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
I feel like Kim won't like me opening this door. Let's just leave it for now. We have to stay on track. Even the autosave is like, yo, you're getting a little off track.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
So
the body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Okay, sorry, I was interrupting. Okay, so this we just try it again.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Oh, I failed again. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore.
Get a hold of yourself.
Thanks, Kim.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop all my life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
Oh, that makes sense.
A white lie.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Never mind.
Not being hungover helps too.
Do it without me. I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
But my shit is together.
No, it's not, officer.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Okay. What does that mean?
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Let me just, Okay, what is any of this stuff? I have enough skill points to... Research time, 30 minutes. Okay. Your stuff is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that, together. Okay. Internalize? I don't know what I just did.